Using drugs will literally cost you everything. Your loved ones, your job, your car, your house, your dignity, your self-respect, and just ruins everything. I mean, with me, I'll tell you how bad things were. I was still working at St. Vincent de Paul, in Western Washington when I ended up, getting addicted to heroin. And the crazy thing is, because I still had custody of my kids, they should have been gone a long time ago, should have been, taken from the home. And I mean, they did end up eventually going to live with their dad, but, I'd have these random people, well, not necessarily random, I knew that I knew them, but they were being very anonymous with all their threats and blackmail against me. Like this one woman I knew, she actually called me on my phone just before work and told me that if I didn't find her boyfriend, who was with another woman at the time, that she was going to go to my job and tell my boss that I do drugs, even though she was the one I was using with, and I was buying from her and selling to her. So yeah, it was a constant nightmare. Not only, I'm putting my kids through all that, but, I have these people constantly blackmailing me. And it's like, you know what, if you guys had any compassion or any humanity at all, you would have called CPS immediately. But they want to, because they're so messed up in the head like me, they're not thinking straight. They want you to be miserable. They're miserable. They want to see how miserable they can make you. You know what I mean? And that's what happened for a while. Someone even went as far as to send an email about, oh, I know what Deborah's doing. I know what time she works, how much money she makes, where she lives, and I'm going to make sure that I destroy her life. And it's like, okay, newsflash. My life was destroyed the day I decided to pick up an illegal drug. It had nothing to do with anybody else. It wasn't any peer pressure. I did it because I wanted to see what it was like. And, smoking weed at the time just wasn't doing it for me. But from the time that I started using, the heroin, it took less than 6 months for me to lose everything. Just so you know. And I'm telling you now, it's not worth it. And I thank God every day that I have been clean and sober as long as I've been clean and sober. On April 2nd, I will have 5 years clean. And I'm very excited. Once April 2nd hits, I'm going to buy myself those high-top Converse I want really bad, And that's what you got to do. You got to engage in self-care when you're walking that road of recovery. But I really hope and pray that all of you young people out here who are listening to this or watching this, who are, curious about what it's like, I'm telling you now, it is not worth it. You don't want to live a life where you're always looking over your shoulders, always paranoid. You have people calling your phone, threatening you. You have people sending you text messages threatening you. You have people blackmailing you. It's like, nah, it's not worth it. I hope that this has been inspirational and motivational. I'll talk to you all another time. Bye-bye.